Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let's start. Okay. So.
Yep.
Okay.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, guys. Dimesh here.
Good morning.
Dimesh Anna. Morning.
Namaskara.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಅಣ್ಣ. ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಮೈಂಡ್.
ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಕ್ಕಳೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾತಾಡಕ್ ಬಿಡಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ. ಸೊ ಓಕೆ, ಸಾರಿ ಟು ಇಂಟರಪ್ಟ್. ಮೇಬಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್.
Sujay, continue, Sujay.
Okay.
Sorry, Sujay. Yeah.
Okay. So today we'll discuss about the what is market in general. I mean, this will not take this. I mean, we'll not stretch this topic too long because it will be boring. It's just a theoretical discussion. Okay. So and we'll see the practical example. I mean, we'll try to link to practical example. So basically, the market consists of buyer and seller. Okay, so if we go to any fruit vendor or any vegetable market, so we'll be going there as a buyer, and the vendor will be a seller, correct? So basically, the market consists of buyers and also sellers. Okay, so the markets are intangible. For example, if you see, I'm talking about the Nifty. I mean, the financial markets. You cannot touch the market. Okay, you cannot touch the market. And if you see, I'm going to buy SBI shares. I cannot touch the SBI shares. Correct? It's in an E form or it's in bond form. I cannot really touch the market. And what is market? Market is something which is in the mind. Okay. So the question is, where is market? Market is in the mind. It's not in everywhere. I mean, for example, if I say I'm going to buy tomato today, so yesterday I bought some tomatoes for 10 rupees per kg. Okay, but I know it is still in my mind. So market, I mean, the tomato price is 10 rupees. Correct. So when I go tomorrow to buy the market, I mean, to buy the tomatoes again. I know that the fair price for the tomato is 10 rupees, correct? So if the vendor says price is 15 rupees per kg, so what we will do? I mean, we might buy less, right? Or we might avoid buying it today. I mean, tomorrow. So that means the market is in mind. So even the seller point of view, even he knows. So the people are coming more. So let me make it a higher price. Okay. If the people are coming less to buy, so let me reduce the price. So this all the mental calculations. Okay. So basically the markets are in mind. Okay. Coming to the timings of market. In financial market, the platform provided for market, like to make a transactions, is from 9:15 to 3:30 p.m. 9:15 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. Okay, so if you say our NSE or BSE, we can make transaction only between 9:15 or 3:30 p.m. But is that the end of timing for market? No. Because market runs 24/7. As I told earlier, the market is in mind. So mind never stops. So market will be continuing. For example, if I say, why I'm not saying the market timing is between 3:30, okay, 9:15 and 3:30 is because the Nifty closes today at 3:30 at 10,000 points. Okay, 10,000 points. Then literally the tomorrow it might open at 10,000 only, correct? The timing is between 15 and 3:30. The market should start from where it stopped yesterday. But it's not the same case. The 24/7 is because market will be in the minds. The mind never stops. And also there might be a news based on political news or based on reform, some government reforms or based on world tensions or war or any other transactions happening. So these all are in the minds of the people, and based on that, I think people come tomorrow and they're going to sell it or buy it. But they have decided well before the market. Okay, that's why timing is not fixed. So it's 24/7. So, okay, one more thing I want to tell about the market is like markets are ocean or like an ocean. Okay, so there's no fixed beginning, there's no end. So the market was there well before our birth, and it will be there for even after our death. Okay, and we have read in our history there were barter systems, right? We used to exchange the goods. Like if I give wheat and I will be buying rice in exchange, correct? So that's how the market was there, were there before. Okay, markets are there's no fixed beginning. I mean, I can't say if I go to office, okay, morning 9 o'clock and evening 6 o'clock. That's my office timing. There's a fixed timing. But markets are not there's no fixed beginning or there's no fixed end. Okay, next thing is markets are unstructured. Okay, it's random. So market movements, because it's a result of collective mind. Okay, there are billions of people all over the world. So everybody thinks in different way. So that means everybody will have their own opinion. So major opinion will rule the market. Okay, so that's how it acts, and also it's unstructured. To make money in market, we have to be structured. So what do I mean by structured is we need to have rules, structured rules. Let's say, for example, I have X rules to buy. Okay, I have Y rules to exit. So this is structured. Okay, I'm making myself structured so that I can make money. So there are some rules you need to have in place to make money in market. And market always right. Never fight with market or argue with market. Suppose you bought a Nifty or SBI shares or any other financial product. When suppose you're making money, that's good. If you're not making money, you're making a loss out of it, then you don't dare to fight with the market. Maybe you might have done lots of analysis, or you might have met the CEO of the company, or you might have you might be knowing many people in the government, government news, like you know some news in the government, but never try to challenge the market. Okay, you just accept your mistake and just get out of the market. Okay. So that's how, because the moment the market goes against you, the market is telling you that you are wrong. So the main thing comes here is the psychology of our, it says like we have to accept the market. So from the childhood, we don't accept the failures, right? We don't accept our mistake. We try to defend our mistakes, correct? So that's how it is. So the last thing I want to tell about, this is a question I used to have in my mind when I was a beginner. Of course, now also I'm a beginner. I'm still learning. What is the difference between Demat account and trading? For the people who want to open the account, people might get confused about Demat account and trading account. So basically, Demat account is something, it's like a bank, okay? So whenever you buy a shares, it will be stored in your Demat account. So there will be a number, there will be an account dedicated to your for your trading, okay? But trading account is a transaction. It will support you for a transaction. Like I want to buy SBI or Nifty or anything. So I want to buy it. So the transaction will happen through the trading account, but it will be stored in the Demat account. Okay. So basically, you need both to make a investment or trading. Okay. So Demat account is like, you just imagine you have a personal bank account, right? I mean the SB account. So that's a kind of demat account where you will keep the money. So money is, you just treat money as a shares. So where it will be deposited, in your bank account. So that's a demat account. Okay. Then when you spend that through your debit card, correct? So that will be your trading account. The debit card, I'm just giving you example. The debit card is a trading account, and the debit card number is a trading account, and demat account is a SB account. So this how you can think. I mean, they just correlate with your accounts. So I think I'm done for the day. Maybe we can discuss in general. Hello. So today was the topic is very basic, and I mean, you guys already know what is market. So I just wanted to say a few key things in the what is market. Okay. So we shall have a discussion so that I can get the topics from you guys. What you want to know, so that I can be prepared for next time.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. It was good.
Hello. Brother, it was a good session actually. Thanks for taking time to prepare slides and explain. I think with the basic part, we are quite clear. We will try
Thanks,
to see whether we can, what are the points we can come up with the next session.
Yeah, next topic I have already decided to go with the what is technical analysis. In that I will be covering what is fundamental analysis. I'm just comparing the fundamental analysis, technical analysis, and what is insider news. So I'm going to compare all these three, but you make your own judgment which one will suit you, because many people.
Okay.
I mean, I don't want to argue with which one is correct, but I can just tell what is the plus and minus of each thing. So you can just choose which one is your personality.
Okay.
So Sujay Pamba here. Thanks a lot. It was really nice with the basics, and I guess you will also cover this candlestick analysis, right? Next subsequent.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So, because I can't. I can't spend like a whole day, because it is a one.
Yeah. Correct.
So each topic will be better. This is what I am feeling, because once we go, you can also prepare for the topic. Maybe you can Google, or you can have a YouTube search. There are plenty of information available in the Google or YouTube. This is just like a discussion we are going to have in our. We are going to have, so that we can discuss our questions and answers. And moreover, we can also have a dedicated time for each topic.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think I already shared you the topics. Maybe you can add some more topics like candlestick patterns or chart patterns. So you can add it forward.
Yeah.
Maybe cycles also. Market cycles.
Yeah, I mean, you mean to say accumulation, distribution phases?
Yeah. I mean, there is rise and then there is fall and then there is consistent. Yeah.
Let me. This one board. So share screen. Okay. Okay, let me try to explain what is accumulation phase. So basically, the market will not move. I think you guys can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, market will not move like this. Okay, market will move in zigzag manner. Okay, up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay, and also it may not be a straight uptrend. It can be even downtrend also. The falling market. Okay. So I'm using this for first time. Sorry. let's take an example. What is accumulation period? So I don't know how to edit it.
Hello.
Okay. So now let's see. There are phases in the market. Okay. So one is up move, and one is down move, and one is sideways move. Okay. So the price is going up and coming down, going up, coming down, going up, coming down, going up, coming. So you can see market is in between the range. Suppose this might be 100 and this might be, it may be, if you see monthly chart, if you see weekly chart, this is the pattern. If I say for roughly around 3 years, 4 years, the market is in between 80 and 100. Okay. So this is a sideways market. Okay, the market will make sideways first. There is a resistance. Okay, this is not going above this level, and below also there is a support. But now we'll assume this top side is a resistance and below is the support value. So once it breaks this range like 100 to, let me draw this 100 and this is 80. Okay. So once this breaks and it comes back to test the resistance zone, and then it goes like this. I mean, it's not going straight, but it will go like this, up and down, up and down. Okay. So this is a trending market. This is called trending market, and this is called sideways market. And after this, again, for after some like 30% of the time it will trend, and then again it will go for sideways market. Okay. So again, there will be a range. Maybe you can say this is 150 resistance and 120 support. So once it breaks, we don't know. During this phase, we don't know whether it's going to be upside or it's going to break downside. Okay. Once it happens, then we know that this is the accumulation phase or distribution phase. So accumulation phase is a phase where the big players like or financial institutes or hedge funds, they are slowly accumulating or anything else. I mean, you can see the volumes are building up. Okay, whenever it's coming down, the big money is coming, and whenever it's coming down, the big money is buying the price, and it's going up. So we think at this point of time, we think that okay, there are volumes, I'm going to buy it, correct? But if I buy it again, it will come back. So we might exit here, thinking that okay, let me exit. So it's better to always wait for the price to break the range. It should break the range and it should come and test the support. So this is where you have to buy the stocks. Okay. So the moment it breaks and takes support and it starts moving up, it will not come in this zone. So that shows this phase is accumulation phase. So because they are accumulating the stocks. Okay. So now once the price breaks, so and also this is called balanced market. In other words, it's called balanced market. This is imbalance because it's moving out of the range. Because there is a buyers and sellers are imbalance. You can say supply and demand are in imbalance. They're not equal. Okay, so that's why the price starts moving up because demand is more and supply is less. So once it reaches the point where buyers and sellers are equal. Not exactly buyers and sellers, but the buyer quantity and seller quantities are equal. So there will be a balanced market again. So during this phase, I don't know whether it's an accumulation or distribution phase. But it has to break the range. Then I will come to know whether it's if it goes up, it's accumulation phase. If it breaks down and tests back and again comes down, so that then I come to know this is the distribution phase. Distribution means the big players are going to sell. See, they have a huge lots, huge quantities of the shares. They can't sell in a minute. They can't sell in a 1 day or 2 days. They have to sell the price in multiple days, not in single day. Okay. So we might think that, in a single day, the price went minus 10%. But that's not that's not the day when when the big players sold. They sold well before this phase. Because of the less buyers and more sellers, the price is coming down. Okay, but this is not where big players sold. They sold this zone, and also you can notice it will start falling, and again it will go there and test it, and again come back. Okay, this is the point you have to enter the market if you are shorting the futures or options. Okay, so basically there are 2 or 3 cycles to it. One is accumulation phase. In market profile terminology, you can say this is a balanced market, and once it breaks, this is the imbalance, right? That's why the market is moving in a trending manner. So this is an imbalance phase, or you can say trending market. And then you have again distribution phase, or you can say accumulation phase, based on result, end result. So this is the in general. You can go to any chart and you just see these phases. You can just identify these phases. It will help you to take 100 charts and try to spot these zones, the sideways zones, and these sideways zones, and name it. It's a whether it's a accumulation zone or distribution zone, or when there's a trending market. Most of the times, trending market will be only 30% of the time. Right now you can see here, right? The sideways is something like 30%, and again here 30%. This is also 35%. So overall, trending market will be only 30%.
Bro, is it on daily basis?
It can be daily. See, there are time to it. Basically, first what we have to do is we have to select our time zone. What is our time intervals? Like, if I'm a day trader, why will I check for monthly chart? Right? If I'm a positional trader, why I want to check the 5 minutes chart? Positional can be 1 week to 2 weeks, or 5 weeks, or 1 month. Okay, I'm holding the trade for 1 month. I'm holding the investment for 1 month. So that's a positional trade. I'm carrying it overnight. So if I want to invest for long term, why should I check the daily chart? My timeline is only between weekly and monthly. I have to check the monthly chart. So what I'm saying is, I think your question was about. I didn't get your question. Can you please repeat?
I mean, this accumulation phase as well as this trending market.
Okay.
Does this change often on a daily basis?
Yes, it happens on daily basis also. If you can see your chart, daily means it's not exactly daily. You can see this phase, but because as I said, sometimes this trending market is eaten by big players in the gap. Okay, suppose you can see SBI shares closed at 150 rupees yesterday, but today morning is 180. So the trend is already gone by the big players. That today it opens at 180. That means this trend is already gone by eaten by this smart money, because they will start buying from 7 a.m. like a pre-market, pre-open market. Okay? That's where the big players will come and put their money. That slot is not for retail traders like us. We can only from 9:15 to 3:30. Okay, so this gap is sometimes eaten by people, big players. So once it opens, it shows plus in our money control or any, your trading account, but it starts going for sideways for 15 minutes or 30 minutes or 1 hour sometimes. Sometimes the whole day it might be sideways market. Okay, because the price moved already in a trending manner. Now is maybe like 5% or 10% is already moved in the gap. So I cannot buy that price. Maybe yesterday I had a bullish point. I might have selected the stocks to make intraday trading, but now I will not buy it because my move is already done by big players. So it's of no use me being in the market now. So I will just avoid this.
Sujay, this 52 weeks high low, is it a standard or just for the purpose of say seeing the value of the equity it is being chosen?
52,
Why 52?
Yeah, 52 weeks is yearly high, yearly low. So if you see the stocks, 52 weeks high means last 1 year today's price. The stock is trading in a higher price. So most of the times our brain is our mind thinks that, oh, price is high, I will not buy it. As I told in the example, people think that higher price means buy it. But actually, the market works because most of the people think the same way. If you think in different way, you will make money. Okay. That price is higher. That doesn't mean not go further higher. I think I showed one example, right? Group. I showed you one example with price between the range, and now it breaks that level. Okay, now at this point, I think, this might be 1 year cycle. Okay, this might be 1 year cycle. Now I think it is in 52 weeks high column. Okay, if I see NSE website, let's take this as an SBI. I'm sorry, SBI, because that's what are coming in my mind right now. Okay, so SBI price is already broken the value of resistance. Okay, now most of the people who are not used to the trading, they think that, oh, price is higher. Actually, the price was around 100 here. Now it's 60. But in the NS website, it will show you the SPI is at 52 weeks high. People might think it's very expensive. Most of the people will avoid it. But what happens is this bill comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up. Most of the time, many people will use that as a strategy. Okay, they will just to filter the stocks. They don't want to go through all the stocks every day. They just go to the website. They will just take this list of higher 52-week higher value stocks. They analyze. So that's the first filter they do for going long. If you want to go short, they will select going for the 52 weeks low. Low doesn't mean it will come back up. If the price, I think the price can go even for zero also, right? So yeah, that's why people want to buy. The smart people want to buy a higher price, but still okay. Because at this point, you know that this is a higher price in a year. So most of the psychological blocks we get is like, why I want to buy higher price, right? So that's the thing. Our people, smart people in the market, they will not think that like that. They see this structure, sideways value, and it's broken. Sometimes it will make you even like it will trap you by going up and coming into the range sometimes.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's when you need to have a stop loss, because the moment it comes into the range, that means it's trapping you. The market, because many people are on buy side now, the smart money cannot make money. Okay? So that's why they trap you, and then again they will start falling. Now after going below this band, then I will come to know that this is not accumulation phase, this is distribution phase. That means that the big players are selling in this zone. I cannot tell, I mean, nobody can tell you whether this phase, during this phase, they cannot tell you whether this is accumulation phase or distribution phase, unless the players, they know, they are the one who is buying or they are the one who is selling, they know. But for the other people, they don't know.
So in that case, even in the higher margin that you are drawn, even that will not be known to typical traders like us, right?
Which one, brother?
You are drawn two boundaries, right? One for maximum limit.
Right.
Even that will not have any clue unless the market shows us later point of time.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, see, price is here and price is here, correct? And it made 2 times here. So it tried to cross 100 level, sorry, 150 or something. Okay, this level, 2 times it reached. What you can do is just draw a line, horizontal line, connecting these two high values. So what I'm trying to say is, once you connect, now you are in this phase, okay? You know there is some range happening here. So now in this phase, you have to wait till this this value is broken. So now it will come and it will break, but again next day it will come falls into the zone. So that's why it's advisable to wait for 1 or 2 days so that you make double confirmation before entering the trade. Even I used to make this because I used to think before, okay, let me think that this is 150 rupees, I will buy at 140. It's 10 rupees cheaper for me. For what is 140 I will buy. I'm happy because I know someday it will break this 150. But I also know, I mean, at that point in time, I don't know if this can be even a distribution phase. I can blindly buy here. So 140 I will buy, it will go to 155, then I'm happy, okay, 15 rupees profit. And then next day, it might be gap down to 140 again. The same day is a big selling on the same day. It might be 138. By the time it closes, now he has to mute their
It says A156 FC.
ಆಯ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲೈತಿ
Raghavendra?
Sujay,
yes, brother.
Sujay, I think there is a time limit for this. I think there is a time limit for this Zoom meeting, 40 minutes.
Okay, I think 40 minutes. Okay, last 5 minutes is there. Okay, I mean, I will show you these things with examples going forward. Okay, I mean, somebody asked, that's why I'm just explaining. I will come to this point where is resistance and support. I will for some examples and I can make the PowerPoint. Hello.
Others, please go on mute.
Any other questions for today? I mean, like basic level.
Hello.
Yes.
Vijay,
Hello.
Yes, brother.
to your
Hello.
point. Hello.
Please say your name.
Vijay,
Yes, brother.
maybe, yeah, to add on to your point and to the participant, the
Okay.
phase accumulation or distribution,
Yes.
and the other technology in the market is called that phase is a consolidation phase.
Correct. Consolidation. Terminology.
That's where mostly it is indecisive. Nobody is going to take a decision. It's up and down. And
Correct.
as you said, after some time, so it's a breakout. So
Correct,
maybe
correct.
people like who wants to explore, they may search with the terminology consolidation or accumulation or distribution.
Yes, yes, yes. So basically, you can Google words like accumulation or distribution or sideways. Sometimes you hear the news say market remains sideways today. So the sideways is the terminology, okay. And next is, as said, is accumulation, and then a range bound. There is one more terminology saying range bound. So market remained range bound. That means the price remained between the two ranges, two price ranges. Okay.
And to answer somebody's question on the trends,
Mhm.
trends basically, guys, it can applicable for 5-10 minutes, hourly basis, weekly basis, or daily basis. It's depend on how you want to trade. And maybe yesterday or day yesterday, Vishwanathan posted one image. In that you can see it depends on in which category you fall. Then accordingly you can view the trade.
Yes, and you will not come to know unless you know you have taken the trade in the market. Okay, because
Yes,
try everything, but in small amount or small maybe paper trading, you try everything and decide which one will suit you. Unless you try, you don't know which one will suit you.
yes. Good effort, Sujay. Thanks for initiation.
Thank you. Happy to share. But I think I want everybody to contribute to this meeting. I will arrange for a meeting, and maybe like you pitched in, I want everybody to pitch in so that more effective.
Yeah, no, don't worry. Wherever we know, we will share the knowledge.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Hello, Sujay.
Yes,
Hello.
yes, no, tell me.
Hello. This is Mallikarjun. Just I want to know some disturbance in the
Yes, yes.
the
Sujay, you
child is
can
talking.
mute all.
Somebody.
Then whoever is asking, they will unmute themselves. I think as a owner, I think you can mute all.
Yes, Sujay, you will have an option to mute all. I think it's from Adarsh and A156.
Okay. Now, who wants to speak? They can unmute.
Mallikarjun, go ahead.
Mallikarjuna.
Can you hear me?
Yes, no, tell me.
Yeah, this is Mallikarjun from fourth batch.
Okay.
I want to know the basic question. Very, I'm new to this market and all.
Okay.
Can a government employee can trade in the stock market?
I think yes,
Government employee.
Yeah, I think yes. I think it should be yes, but I'm not sure. Many people
Yes.
they buy the shares, right? I mean, they buy the shares for investment. So
Okay.
there should be a problem.
Somebody told me that the trading should not be done by a government employee. That is the thing. You can invest in the stock
Yeah,
market.
invest. Yeah, you can go for investment. That's what I told.
Investment.
Yeah,
One thing.
you know, but I'm not sure
Okay.
about trading. Maybe you can check with others.
Okay.
Mallikarjun, you can check with CA.
And
CA,
sometimes I think you can also you also have a like options, like maybe you can trade in your wife's name or your parents' name. Yeah, that you can.
Okay, that can be done. Yeah. Which is the best agency to get registered for DMAT?
For investment,
Yeah.
One more thing I want to tell you is like if your capital is more, always go for well-known brands like ICICI or something.
No. For agency, I'm talking about agency like a Zerodha, some
Yes.
Brokerage.
Yes. That's what I mean. Again, it depends on. Okay. Again, depends on three factors. I mean, 2 or 3 factors. What I'm going to mention here. How often we trade? That's one question. We have to for this question. Okay. Like whether I'm going to trade 1 or 2 transactions in a month, or to do a 1 or 2 transactions in a day. So this question we need to ask first. The more you do a transactions, more brokerage will be gone. Okay. You'll be making profit. That's secondary, but we will try to analyze from the risk point. More you transact, brokerage is gone. So that means you have to look for a broker where who can provide you lesser brokerage. Okay.
No. In your experience, which is the better one?
I trade in a small capital. I mean, I just trade. I don't invest. Sometimes I whatever investment I do in a ICICI because that's outcome. Maybe 3 years or 5 years I keep that. So because it's small things you don't know because there are many scams happening in the companies, right?
Okay. Can a person have 2 demat accounts?
Yes. You can have demat accounts in two different areas, but in the same company you cannot have. Like for example, Zerodha, I cannot have 2 trading accounts.
Okay. In other things you can have, right?
It links to PAN, right? So same thing, they will not provide you 2 different.
Right. I got it.
PAN
Correct. Okay. Yeah, my question is solved. Thank you so much.
Okay.
And for each of DMAT, there will be only one transaction account as well, right?
No. I mean, if you go for ICICI, they have their own trading account with them. So that's why you can see one account they give you, right, as a package. They give ad saying that SB you get SB account, you will get the DMAT account, and you will get the trading account. So each company will have their own trading and the DMAT account.
Okay.
If you open in Zerodha, you can directly link to any other account, SB account. For example, you can link to your SBI bank account. So in Zerodha, you just put it from SBI, and when you want to take it back from Zerodha, you just once you transfer, it will come back to your SB account.
Zerodha, they have made completely digital. So recently I opened, so nothing. I mean, you just have to scan few documents and upload.
Right,
So everything is digital. In
Very
1
easy.
or 2 days, yeah. So in 1 or 2 days, your account will be up and running.
I think if you have Aadhaar, I think it's still more.
Yeah. Aadhaar, PAN, and this one I think sign proof.
Yes.
Sign proof, and one more, this PAN card is also required digitally. You have to send.
Yeah.
Card also.
Yes, correct.
So Sujay, thank you very much. I am Avinash from second batch. I was migrated from Rajasthan. Thanks a lot for giving an initiation on the talk base, as we are very new to the market. So everything is new to us also while listening. But anyhow, thanks a lot. And we will be bothering you, the knowledgeable persons in the market basically. And apart from this, recently I also opened the account in Zerodha. Okay. And that is very clear cut. Within 2 days, you get opened all the things, provided you should have an e-Aadhaar. Basically, you will get some password on that and it will be opened digitally already. Okay. And secondly, one of my query to you is basically being a beginner in the market, how we should move basically in the market, because we have opened the account, we have not put at the money or in any of the, or simply very less of the money. So whether we should be investor or we should be intraday trader.
One example I'm going
for
to
my appetite, I think on daily basis, if I see that what is my plus, what is my minus, that suits me basically. But overall, how can we go on basically? Should we be an investor for a long term, and should we be an intraday trader?
This is also same question. What I'm trying to say is, it again depends on your time. First is time. So how much time you are going to, for this? Okay, maybe you might be having a job where you will not be able to see on a daily basis.
Right.
I think you can go for a long term, when you can track on week. You can just sit down and see what is happening in the market. What is my investment? That's like a monthly chart you open, and based on the monthly study, you will do the investment. And every week you will be tracking your price. Because when you do a monthly chart, you have a big range. I think one example I sent you on the it showed like you invest 10,000 rupees, but you're ready to accept 5,000 rupees loss. But give you 1:4 reward. Like 10,000 will become around 20,000, I think, 25,000 rupees. Okay, so that's the monthly investment works. But the one thing I want to tell you here is like whenever any new person want to opens the trade, they will get charged and they will be super excited and they will make lots of. Okay. So I just want to say is before making all these decisions, make some paper tradings. I mean, just make a note of Hindalco. Hindalco, I'm just buying price now, today, date and time. And then after, if your trading strategy is positional, you might check hourly. Just check it. Once its price is gone to your target level, you just say, okay, I booked profit here. And also, before making any trade, you need to have a trade plan. The trade plan consists of analysis. First, you do the analysis of the chart. I mean, this is technical that I'm saying. So you do the analysis and you make, okay, if the price comes to this level, I will buy. That's the plan you need to make.
Okay.
And tomorrow, anything can happen in the market. So tomorrow, you open the market. I mean, once the market opens, you will come to the, you'll go into your Zerodha app and you see if the price is not the level what you thought, don't trade.
Yeah.
Because as I already told you, market is random and it will make you random again. I mean, you will make your thoughts also go random. So that's where you
exactly. So we should have a very much clear-cut trade plan that
yes.
Up
Trade
to
plan
this
is very
level, then I will be make.
And before entering the trade, you need to have two things. One is how much quantity I'm going to buy in this zone. Second is what profit level I'm going to exit. Okay. Third is if trade goes against me, where I'm going
stop loss.
Yes, stop loss.
Stop loss.
That's called stop loss. Okay.
Exactly.
Even if you don't have a target, because sometimes there are studies where you just follow the trend. That time you don't know your target, but you should know your stop loss. Okay, this is where I'm going to exit if trade goes against me.
Against me.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Nicely explained, Sujay. Which batch you are basically?
8 batch.
8 batch. I know few of the people in this batch. I know Vishnath Anna here. Namaskar Anna.
Namaskar, Avinash. I thought everybody will speak, then I'll end up finally.
Okay. Namaskar. Chennagidre Anna?
Chennagide. Avinash.
Yeah.
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ
ಕನ್ನಡ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಣ್ಣ ನನ್ಗೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ
ಬರುತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಮತ್ತೆ fruitful 2 years na.
Yeah.
Zoom will be here for only 45 minutes, I think so. So I think.
Okay. So one more my suggestion. If next time we can do on Google Meet also. That is also very good app.
Dio.
Yeah. No, not Google Meet. Just
Google
by
Meet, okay.
link.
New
Google
one,
Meet. Google. I will send you the link on.
Yeah, there is new one.
Google Meet is for only employees. I think we cannot general.
No. It is not like that. I will send you a link. We can.
I had downloaded and it's working.
It is working. Fine. It is working. It's very easy and safe also, basically.
Okay, fine.
Zoom is Chinese.
Zoom actually there is some apprehension. There are some apprehensions from
security issues. Yeah.
Security issues. Ministry of Home Affairs, they have clearly given the guidelines. But it was the initiation, no issues. But next time, whenever we are planning, we can go for Google Meet. I will share a link.
Okay, please send me the link, brother.
Yeah, sure.
I think we should have a session every week or bi-weekly. Sujay, what do you say?
I will try to have a weekly. I will try to have a weekly. On some occasions, I take time next week.
So Sujay, I mean, if you are prepared weekly, it's fine. Else, if somebody else has, maybe other things, they can share. For example, somebody is planning to share with respect to mutual funds. If they have done some research, then that's also
Yeah. I think we have experienced people here. Bimesh Anna, Vishnath Anna. They can also share their.
Yes, please. Yes. And one more thing, I want to thank Mahindra Anna because he's sharing the knowledge practically when showing in the live market. So that's really, I mean, it's really guts and
I think he is a champion in option trading.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
He is a champion of champion, I think.
Yes, yes, yes. And also, I think I spoke
Superb.
to.
Actually, that motivates a lot. Really, this is like whatever he is posting, it gives a lot of motivation to the new people who are beginner in the market. Basically.
Mhm.
True.
Because talking offline is different, but when the market is on and he's also working and also he's providing you the practical example, that's really good. Because many
Yeah, exactly.
in I mean, whatever you see in YouTube is just offline. I mean, whatever right now I'm talking is offline, right? So it's nothing.
Right.
But when it's on the live market, it's a great thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
With respect to this the mutual fund, I just wanted to share one thing. I mean, not the concepts. This learning, there was one link given. So this videos, no, it's free in Zerodha. So somebody they don't have to pay. So eLearn, there is some elearnapp.com, no.
No, whenever we
So
are having this account, no Zerodha, I also opened recently. So they have the links, basically. E-modules are there.
yeah,
Wherein we can
Learn app.
learn lot of things.
Yeah. If you go
Learn app is there. Learn app is there.
Yeah, Learn app. If you go directly there, this mutual fund related, these fund managers will be there. They will have some percentage earning with respect to each fund, whatever they are maintaining. So those are paid in Learn app. But if you go to Zerodha, not Zerodha, Coin by Zerodha. So there, these videos are free. So you can just, you can learn from that.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
So,
And,
Sujay, I
one
think
more-
your time is going to over 45 minutes, as you told.
Yes.
Yeah, brother, one last suggestion. Let's say like I see that this session is recorded. Maybe URL of the recording, if you store it in doc file, Google Doc or somewhere, in future anyone who misses it out can also
But
see.
yeah, I first time I was saying, but I don't know where this will be stored. Just double check, okay?
ಇದು end ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ
Cloud.
ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ.
Okay.
Will be stored on your
Yeah,
local
because,
drive somewhere.
Okay. I will put in YouTube. That's fine.
Yeah, that is also
that's fine. Yep.
Okay. I'll send the YouTube link.
And Sujay, one more suggestion. Actually, the slide which you prepared, no, please share in the group also.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Thank you very much for it.
Okay. Thank
Thanks,
you all.
Anna.
Thank you for making
Thanks.
time.
Thank
Thanks,
you very
Sujay.
much, all of.
Thanks,
you very
everyone.
much. Thanks a lot.
Nice
Thanks,
Sunday.
Thank you, Sujay.
Bye, everyone.
Yep, bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Happy weekend. Bye bye.
Happy weekend. Bye.